Welcome back to another One Chart lesson. Today we're doing a great old song by Australian Craw, who I admit a lot of people may not have heard of. They're a very famous Australian band, but that doesn't mean a lot in other parts of the world. However, big band here, great band from the 80s. This is a very simple song. I was given a challenge by one of my subscribers, Ben, to try and make this simple 4-chord song sound a little bit more interesting on acoustic guitar. This is the way I'm going to do it. The actual key of the song is C, and so the chords are C, B flat, and F for most of the song, and a chorus chord includes a G. However, there's a great guitar riff at the start of this song that is practically impossible to include with those chords if you're playing it in the key of C. So, I've moved it down a half step to the key of B. So if you want to play it in the original key, whack a capo on and do as I do. I'm going to do this lesson without the capo, but if you want to do it in the original key, just put a capo on one and follow these instructions. So, if we play a B and we leave our top 2 open strings going on, then I think that's it might be a B sus 2 or something like that. I'll put the name of the chord there, but it's a really nice ringing chord, right? The same with your A. So instead of C, B flat, and F for the verses and the intro, we have B, A, and E, right? So play your B like that. Lovely open ringing strings. Play your A the same way. There's those 2 open strings on the top still work really well. And your E, play your E. To get the guitar line that goes through this, if we start our B chord with like an add 9, so you're adding this note on the, okay, so you've got 7th fret E, 9th fret A, 11th fret D string. And if you play those 3 notes, it makes like a B add 9. But the tricky part here is to not play the G string. So with your pinky, just allow it to touch that G string so you can strum and not hear the G string. You still want those open 2 notes on the top. So you get this chord. That's your very first strum. Then you change to the B chord that I described at the start. And you hit that a couple of times. So then you do the exact same thing on the A chord. You're, again, with that very first strum on the A add 9, you're muffling that G string. Then when you form the chord proper, or almost proper because you've still got those open strings, you play that G string. That gives you your major third of the chord. When you get to the E, start with an E sus4. Then lift your pinky off the 2nd fret of the G string to play your E major. And then come back to the B. That's your intro. It goes like this. And on the last 2 bars of the B there, strum however you want, just keep time. So there's your intro, right? Sounds nice, it's big, open, ringing. That's how we do it. The verses are dead easy. Shy romantic with my eyes on the loose. And there's a bit of an accent in the strum that you can put in there as well. It's a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Right? You get that accent there? That's what they're doing in the song. The rhythm guitar is actually doing a little kind of 1/5 octave arpeggio of the chord. If you start doing that, you kind of pull a little bit of the momentum and the guts out of the song. And this song is simple enough so that it really relies on that straightforward rhythm and a commitment to playing it. So that's your verse. Shy romantic with my eyes on the loose. I'm in an overcoated way. Pull it in again. the verses, don't worry about the E sus4. Poet in a garret, you know some people say. Do that again. When you get to the chorus is interesting because it's a 12-bar chorus. So what you do is a 4-bar pattern and you repeat it 3 times. It starts on F sharp, and you can play just a straight up F sharp major. You can also leave those top 2 strings open if you like the sound of that. It's a bit weird, but it kind of works. You go down to E. Well, I don't want to know what's going on here. Again, 3 times. It's a matter of time. On that B, do a full B if you want. Fret those top strings on the 7th fret. Either way, your choice. That is it. That's the whole song, right? When you come to the middle section, so you go through a verse, you go through a chorus, you go through another verse. It's all on your chart. It's mapped out. It's pretty easy to follow. It's not a complicated song. The beauty in it is just making a few of those chords ring out openly and nicely, and to get that little guitar line going through. When you get to the middle section, the guitar solo, the first 2 times through that chord progression is that guitar riff. Then the next 2 times are the actual guitar solo, which I'm not going to map out here because this is kind of an acoustic 1 guitar arrangement for it. But if you want the guitar solo, let me know in the comments, and if I get enough people wanting the guitar solo, then I'll probably do it. But that is it. That's the song. It comes back to the verses after that solo and the chorus, and at the end of the solo there's just 2 bars which sound like the start of a chorus, but it goes straight into the last verse. So at the end of that guitar solo, it goes F sharp, down to E, and now they're reading those biographies in paperback, onto the last verse. That's it. Goes into that riff again to solo out to the end of the song. Thanks for watching. Great Aussie crawl song. If you want to hear some more Aussie crawl, I've already done a lesson for Beautiful People. That was a little bit more involved. I'll put the link somewhere on this lesson so you can get to that quickly if you want a challenge as well. That's a little bit of a finger twister, that one. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you here again soon.